Back to Deya again with a summer ale. In fact, it is Deya Summer Ale. That's what it's called. It is a crisp, tropical and delicious pale ale brewed for warmer evenings. And it is 4.5% on the Richter scale. It's, let's have a see. It doesn't really give you much information about it, what hops are in it or anything like that, but that's absolutely fine. I'll go in not knowing, and we'll see what it's like. Let's have a look. So, cracking it open, the can is cracked, and we're going to whack some in the glass. So, going in the glass there, very light yellow colour, hazy. Do it, stop there so that I can actually swill it around a bit. Just let it settle for a second. There we go, we've got like a one finger white head there. Yeah, absolutely can't see through it at all. Light yellow. Let's see what the nose is telling us. Oh yeah, so already I'm hit with that dankness. I'm hitting that with that Deya dankness, I call it. Absolutely amazing. Oh, from some of Deya's beers, I'm getting that pepperiness on the nose as well that I get with the glue and the Straits of Johor one that they did. Let's have a see. It doesn't give us any information about the hops. I thought it did, but so I'm reckoning there's Motu Eka in this, but again, I don't have a clue really. So we will see whether there's Motu Eka in this later. See if I was right. But it does smell really good. It smells really nice. So yeah, what else have I been getting? I'm getting a kind of a peppery smell. I'm getting stone fruit, a little bit of that orange zest, a bit of lemon, a little bit of oaty. It absolutely smells absolutely lovely. I cannot wait to have a go at this. So I will. Cheers. Let's have another go. So it's a lot lighter in the flavour than it is on the nose. I'll reserve judgment until I go in again. But you got the tropical flavours there. You've got your pineapple. You get a little bit of that pepperiness. It's really refreshing. Goes down a treat. Let's whack a bit more in there. I mean, it's good. It's solid. Yeah, it is very light. I'm getting a bit of bitterness, which is tingling, overriding some of the subtle flavours that are there. Yeah, but I'm certainly getting a little bit of that pepperiness, getting a little bit of that stone fruit there. Bit of grapefruit in the flavour. Yeah, I mean it's alright, it's decent. It's only 4.5%, so you can't expect too much in the way of full-on flavour. What I would say is I think that tingly bitterness is taking away some of the subtle flavours that are there really. I think at the moment that's all my tongue's tasting really. It's just kind of like this kind of bitterness that's going up and down the sides of my tongue, which is kind of like taking away any other flavours I'm getting from it. But the flavours are there, it's good. You've got your tropical flavours, I say you've got a little bit of stone fruit, a little bit of that white pepper that I get from some of these hops. And a reasonable finish. So I'm still tasting what I was tasting when I had it. I'm still tasting now on the finish, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, let's rate it. There's not much more I can say about it. I mean, it's decent. It's alright. It's not one of the best days I've had, but it is the weakest day I've had recently. I reckon on a quality perspective, I'll probably give this one. I'll give this one a B+. So I'll give this one a B+ for quality. I'd say the flavours are just not really strong enough. Even 4.5%, I'd expect a little bit more from that flavour, a little bit more from that taste. Not to put this in the same sentence as the Ald IPA, which I'm not sure I've reviewed on here, but that's got a lot of flavour to it, and that's that's less than 5%. So it is possible to get flavour in a beer. This one I just think is a little bit lacking in the flavour, so put it up there in the A's. Now, value, it was £4. Which, to be honest, I'll be honest here, I won't just constantly be saying everything that by Deya is amazing. I think value for £4, I'd expect more. So I think I would put this one for value. I reckon I'd put this one up as a C+. So there you go, controversial, C+ for value, and it's a Deya. But I just think the more I taste it, the more I'm thinking, you know what, there isn't a lot in the line of flavour. There is that, I'd call it not quite an overwhelming bitterness really going down the sides of my tongue there. I wouldn't say it's an overly bitter beer. I just think the bitterness is just kind of overriding the flavours that are there, the more subtle flavours that might be there. Very refreshing, perfect for summer. I am loving that kind of savoury, those savoury notes that are coming over. But I do think it's a bit overwhelmed with the bitterness that's coming through. So there you go. So maybe a shock result there for the Deya. But there it is. It is what it is. So until next one, have a good one.